This is what your overall vibe and energy is like based on your rising sign. If you don't know what your rising sign is, it's also called your ascendant sign. It's the sign that rules the first house of your birth chart, and it's a very important sign for you. If you want to learn more about your birth chart, or if you don't know what your ascendant sign is, you can find out on the Starla app. All you have to do is ask. You can find the link in my bio. Aries rising. So your overall vibe is very straightforward, honest, confident. You tend to be somebody that comes off as confident. You know what you want, and you tend to be somebody who's clear about, explaining how you feel and going after what you want. People pick up on how you're very determined, how you are, very true to yourself. And you're also somebody who inspires people to get out of their comfort zone a bit, to try new things and to follow their hearts, because you are somebody who does that. Taurus rising. Your natural energy is very stable, chill, grounded. You know how to make people feel comfortable. You inspire people to live in the moment because that's what you do. You truly enjoy the moment that you're in. You also come off as somebody who's creative. You tend to enjoy music, art, food. And the main thing for you though is you just bring people peace and comfort. Gemini rising. So your energy is very quick. You're adaptable. You're curious. You are loving to connect and communicate with people. Your energy can kind of shift depending on who you're around because you're able to fit in with so many different types of people. And a main thing about your energy is that you're very curious. You love to ask questions and you love to learn new things. And you're somebody who can really make anybody feel comfortable sharing their ideas. Cancer rising. So your energy is very caring, nurturing. People feel safe and comfortable telling you how they feel. You are very intuitive, so you can pick up on people's emotions, and that's why people tend to feel comfortable with you. Your energy is also protective. You are protective of yourself and your loved ones, especially when you don't know somebody well. You can be maybe a bit more reserved at first. And your energy is also very in touch with your emotional side. So you're somebody who tends to show your emotions on your face. Even though you're more reserved, people can tell how you're feeling, and you can tell how other people are feeling. Leo rising. So your energy is very radiant. It's very warm. Leo is ruled by the sun. You're somebody who gives off a natural confidence. Even if you don't feel confident, you give that energy off. You also have this very fun energy to you. You know how to enjoy life. You tend to be more optimistic. And you're somebody who likes to just do things to the fullest. When people are around you, they tend to have fun. They tend to feel more optimistic when they're around you. And you can also inspire people to express themselves more. Virgo rising. So your energy is very thoughtful. You are very observant and in tune with the energy of the people around you, the situations you're in. You are also very reliable. People are they trust you. They know that you are going to be there. You can come off as maybe reserved or cautious at first, but it's because you like to observe and analyze before you jump into something. It's one of your strengths. You're also somebody, you improve any relationship. You can improve the person you're with. You improve the people that you're around. You can improve anything. You are somebody who sees the potential. Libra rising. So your energy is very charming. You're somebody who brings a lot of peace and comfort, and you make people feel comfortable. You are also somebody who gives off an artistic or creative vibe. You could be well-dressed, or you could be an artist, a musician. You're just in tune with this, what looks good and what looks aesthetically pleasing. So you tend to, as Libra being your rising sign, you put this energy out to the world. You also give out the energy of bringing peace and justice, and you are the mediator type of vibe. You're somebody who can see all the different perspectives. You also come off as approachable. You tend to have you tend to be social. You might not always like to be social, but you're able to connect with all different types of people. Scorpio rising. So the way I like to describe your energy, it's very magnetic. People are really drawn to you. You kind of have an intense or mysterious energy sometimes that people want to get to know. You're somebody that finds the truth, and no matter what situation you're in, you get to the bottom of things, or the truth just comes to you. You have this almost like quiet confidence. You're very sure of yourself, or you come off like that. You tend to be more private. You don't love to share everything with people, so people might have a hard time reading you sometimes. You also have a very strong energy. People sense that you have this resilience and this strength. Sagittarius rising. So you guys are full of like optimism. You tend to be people that are fun to be around. You have this adventurous vibe to you. You like to encourage people to get out of their comfort zones a bit. You are very much are optimistic. You tend to be a positive person, but you will stand up for what you believe in. You have a very fiery spirit, you know, Sagittarius being a fire sign. You also are somebody who values the truth. You value also like just knowledge and learning. So you give off a very curious vibe as well. Capricorn rising. So your energy is very stable and sturdy. You are somebody that comes off as maybe mature, wise, like you have things figured out. You also tend to have more and more fun as you get older. You may have had to take on a lot of responsibilities at a young age, but as you get older, you enjoy life more and more. People tend to respect you. They see you as somebody who can help them because you have an understanding of things. You're very driven, you're very loyal, you're very determined. You don't let like challenges stand in your way. When you set your mind to something, you achieve it, and people see that. They sense that in your energy. Aquarius rising. So you guys give off a very like cool vibe, and the cool vibe is because you don't tend to care what other people think, which makes you very cool because you do your own thing. You're somebody who gives off an intelligent vibe as well. You're very interested in learning, and you're also interested in connecting to other people's ideas. You have a very open-minded, like progressive type of energy to you. You think about the future. You don't like to be put into a box or like categorized in a certain way. So you might do things that surprise people that are kind of like outside of what they might think of you. And you like to surprise people. Pisces rising. So you guys have this very like empathetic, gentle, intuitive vibe to you. You can really sense how other people are feeling. People feel comfortable with you. Pisces is the final sign in the zodiac. So you have this unique understanding of all different types of people. You're very compassionate. You tend to be easy to talk to. Sometimes you give off that vibe that you're kind of like lost in your own world, or you just like to kind of like, you look at things differently than other people. You remind people to like live in the moment, to connect to their emotions, to connect to their inner self. And you also inspire people with your imagination. You tend to be very imaginative, and that's something you should definitely lean into and develop. If you want to learn more about your chart, check out the Starla app, which is linked in my bio.